Okay, so yes, as I said, we'll be creating something or an animal. So this afternoon, we're going to be making a butterfly using just leaves. How are we going to do that? You just have to watch and see. So what I have here is leaves. These are the bigger size. So I have 2 big size leaves. I've got 2 medium size leaves. And then I have 2 different types of leaves here, which are more longer and straight. So yeah, you need to find 2 big size, 2 medium size, and 2 leaves that are thin and long. So yeah, that's what you need for your leaves. You can use whichever leaves, but make sure the shapes are kind of alike. Next up, I have a scissors here. Remember, when using scissors, you have to always have parental guidance or ask your bigger brother or sister to help you out if you need help. Next thing is I have glue. Yes, we're going to be sticking stuff, so what better way than using glue? Okay, and to put our glue onto our lovely leaves, I have to use, paintbrush. So I have one paintbrush that I picked out, and I was like, I'll use this one. You can use a paintbrush or anything you have around the house. And lastly, I have a biro. Yep, right here I have a black biro. You can use any color that you have, or even a marker if you have. Okay, so first things first, we're going to kind of assemble it. So we have 2 of our bigger leaves here that will go on the top, right there. And then 2 of the little leaves to go on to the bottom. So this is like the inside part of the leaf, and this is the outside. So the inside part go to the middle, and then the outside part stick out. So yep, don't worry, we'll paste it on and they will stick. And then we'll get one of our longer leaves and put it down the middle. So it's kind of coming here and there, the shape's coming. So as you can see, it's quite long. So what we're going to do is get our scissors and cut. So your leaves may be bigger than mine maybe. So you cut however you think the size is. So I'm just gonna cut a bit off. Let's measure it in here. Yep, that looks about right. So I have the 4 wings of the butterfly, and then I have the body of the butterfly right here. So once we have established that, I'm going to move it to the side, move the smaller leaves, and then start slowly pasting them on. So yeah, first things first, get our paint. So I'm just going to slowly dip it in. Oop. And then paint this. Continue painting on. So make sure you add a lot of glue so it does stick onto our paper. Make sure the glue goes from one end of the paper, one end of the leaf to the other end of the leaf. So as I said, you can use whatever leaves you have around the house. Make sure you get permission first. Don't you dare go and picking your mom and dad's leaves around the place, and then they'll come back and start screaming at you. No, it's a big no. So I can use this to lay it on. So turn it around, and I'm going to slowly press it down. So make sure you hold it down, press down really strong so it doesn't move or pop back up. So remember, if it does, you can always put another piece of paper on top of it and place something heavy. So I'm going to put my hand so slowly, hopefully it sticks down. Big leaves for the wing of the butterfly. So yep, make sure you press down. Don't move it around too much, we don't want that. So it's okay if it kind of doesn't really stick. You can try placing a piece of paper over and a hard object on top of it and press it down. Okay, now let's go on to the smaller sides. So we've kind of got glue everywhere, so make sure it doesn't get as messy as this. So yep, and more glue here and there. Sticky. So keep going. And here, so as I said, you can use any leaves that are around the place. Just make sure the 2 leaves at the top are bigger than the leaves at the bottom, and you have like a little slim or straight type of looking leaf that will go in the middle. So remember, inside towards the center. just like that. Press down. Yes, it's working. It's coming out good, guys. Super happy. So press and hold. Yep. 2 fingers. You can always ask for help from your bigger brother or sister if you're finding it kind of difficult to keep this down. So draw it up. Yep. See? We can kind of modify this. Boom. It's heavy. It'll stick, guys. Pretty sure this will work. Hopefully. Yay, it's actually working, guys. It's actually working. So you can put the glue. If it's heavy glue, you can put it on top and make sure it sticks. But make sure you don't ruin it. So yeah, slowly put something heavy on top. But when you are putting paper, can you see around these areas it's a bit glossy? They have glue around it. So if you do put a paper on top and it dries, when you're trying to peel it off, it kind of sticks together. So make sure the glue is not around anywhere else on the paper but under the leaf, so when you do place something else on top of it, it doesn't ruin it. See if it's, yep, this looks about right. It's not too long or too short. It's perfect. Okay, so I'm going to add glue. Not too much though. So adding a bit of glue here, all the way down. Yep. And then again, the tricky part. Make sure it sticks, guys. So placing it at the perfect area, right in the center, pressing down. Hard, super hard, so it sticks and it doesn't move around everywhere, guys. Press down. Pretty difficult. But make sure don't be moving your hand too much. That's actually coming out really good. So as it's drying up, it looks much better than I thought it would work out. So I've kind of got a bit of glue around the place. Improvise from this. Scraping it all off, moving it to the side. Okay, make sure you close your glue cap once you are done, because guys, it can dry up. That's a problem. We don't want any dry glue. We need the glue for our next DIYs that are coming up. So yeah, put this on the side. Perfect. I'm making use. Yep. So slowly we're going to move on to our next step. So it's kind of still drying, and also make sure you don't move the leaves too much. If there's areas that are popping out, that's okay. Add more glue onto it, add pressure on, and then it will stay down. So I actually like it like this. I don't mind. It looks realistic like this. So now I'm going to add some little details here and there. So we know the head of the butterfly. So I'm going to make a little circle. So my hand here. So just the head, just make a circle. So if you use a marker, you can use a marker, but I'm using a black pen here. So yep, just like that, slowly color that in. Shape it out. It doesn't have to be perfect. Don't worry. Yep, the head of the butterfly. And then butterflies need antennas. So one up and spiral. If you are using a pen, make sure to go over it so it's a bit darker and you can actually see it. So one side and the next side. Spiral. Yep. Good. Make sure it's dark. It doesn't have to be perfect. Don't worry, guys. It looks pretty anyway. So I'm just gonna fill up the areas there. So yes, you can see our leaf butterfly has finished. Look at how pretty that is. I'm super happy with how it turned out. Maybe you can make your own leaf butterfly at home and send me a picture of this. So yeah, there you go, butterfly flying away.
Kids Kona, proudly brought to you by Colgate Palmolive and International Food Corporation.